Hello, it's Jeta, and today I thought I'd bring you a study with me as the first video of the new school year, which has already been a very busy one. But I first just made a quick to-do list to plan my after-school study session, and then I quickly unboxed a parcel which had arrived that day. I ordered a laptop stand for my desk, which could also be brought to school, so I made sure that it was a portable one, just because I've noticed that my posture is really bad, and I think leaning over a laptop, which I have been using more and more in the recent years, definitely isn't helping with the problem, and I was hoping that a laptop stand might potentially improve my posture a little bit. This particular laptop stand is quite portable and sturdy enough to do the job, and also was quite affordable, so I will link the laptop stand down below just in case you're interested too. So the first thing on my to-do list was to finish a history essay. We basically had to write 2 longish paragraphs, so not a full essay, but on a interpretation article, and basically evaluate this article and whether we think the view is convincing in terms of Elizabeth I's reign. This was particularly on her marriage or lack of marriage, and then also find a primary source. So I used one of Elizabeth's speeches to also evaluate and use that primary source to then evaluate the interpretation and basically just come to a conclusion about whether we think this is the correct or a valid view. And all of this is just practice for our history coursework, which is on Elizabeth I. I then moved on to English homework, which was basically to go through a huge PowerPoint slide which would help aid reading Act 4 Scene 2 of the Duchess of Malfi, which is one of the plays we do. It's a lot. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, so I had dinner and then kind of got sidetracked because found out that the Queen passed away today. It's sort of strange because I was just doing an essay on Elizabeth I and like her reign, which was so monumental, and then to think that the reign of a monarch, the longest reigning monarch, has passed away. But I think her reign has definitely left a big dent in history. Like, it's definitely something that, you know, will be remembered, someone who will definitely make the history books. And yeah, so I do want to do a little bit more work. I had a lot more into my to-do list, but this is like very optimistic. What I am going to do is quickly do a couple things for my psychology PowerPoint presentation. So I did a observational study over the summer holidays with a friend, which was like our summer homework task, and now we need to basically collate all of our evidence and create a presentation to share our findings with the class. So I think I'm going to make a couple of graphs to visually present the data and just add to the PowerPoint, and then I'll probably just get ready to go to sleep, and I might work on my personal statement a little bit in bed because that is due very, very soon because I am an early applicant. So I really need to get that sorted because my school deadline for the personal statement is a lot earlier than the UCAS deadline, so I really have to get that in very, very soon, and obviously get drafts back and start editing it. So I mean, the writing process really should have been done already, but it isn't, so yeah. I actually ended up doing those graphs in bed because I was so exhausted at this point, but that is the last thing I did today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.